Hello out there in YouTube land. Hello, my subscribers, passerbyers, and anybody that care to listen to what I have to say. So, oh my goodness. So me and my husband did a little impromptu little thing yesterday where I was asking him some questions about J-Lo and Ben. By the way, they just bought a $65 million home. My first thought was like, what are you gonna do with a $65 million home? Like, that's just insane. And then they have like 4 washers and 4 dryers. First of all, J-Lo ain't even gonna be washing clothes. So what does she need with that? I just think it's a little excessive. I mean, my God. I mean, if I was richly insane like that, and I'm not saying that they're not giving, but I just think I would be giving some of that money. You can't take it with you when you go. And it's such a need around the world. Normally I wouldn't say stuff like that because I feel like if you earn your money, you can spend it the way you want to. You shouldn't be obligated to have to give if you don't want to. But 65 million? Why would you buy? They're not going to make it. Okay? They're not going to make it. It's not that I'm hoping that they won't make it, but why invest in something like that knowing that you already got cracks going on in your relationship for show? I'm moving on from that. 65 million. Look it up. It's insane. Just insane. I know they got kids, so maybe that's why they need it. So anyway, me and my husband did a video yesterday, and it was so cool. But I was like, dang, we almost got like 1,000 views. And I told my husband, I said, I don't even get that many views, like on my video. I said, I'm jealous. Am I jealous? Or am I like, I'm none of them. But I feel like, wow, he's getting more attention than me. Maybe because you guys are tired of looking at me and he's somebody new. Anyway, I'll do that again another time, like pop him in. Anyway, I wanted to talk about Charles. I've never gone after the royal family. I've never had a reason to be disappointed in Charles. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what that is. And I'm a little taken back because I just don't think that him allowing them to give Lilibet and Prince Archie a title is the right message. It's almost like they're rewarding them. Oh, yeah, you can talk about us, you can do this, and if you're gonna force the titles on your kids, then we will go ahead and put it on the website. Let me start from the beginning. First of all, Meghan shouldn't have been allowed to do that because she already set the tone in the Oprah interview that they wasn't going to get it based on all that hoopla of racism. And it was a lie. And according to my subscribers, it is stated that when the Queen Elizabeth passes away, then Charles, it's in his right to give them the titles. So Charles, my question is to you is, why are you changing it? Why are you allowing these two that go in on you, William, and everybody to get titles? I know it really doesn't change much because it's just a title, but still, it's almost like you're rewarding them. And number two, it's like, okay, and I don't know how this is going to sound, and I tried to think about it before I said it, but you got people like Piers Morgan, Kelly, Meghan Kelly, and the rest of the, of us that are trying to defend the royal family by bringing out awareness about these two to show that, hey, these two aren't worthy of the titles. I've said that a billion times. She shouldn't even use the name Sussex. And then here's the kicker. Your son, Harry, just did a therapy session and just told us how you were a rotten dad, how you had this horrible childhood. It was the worst ever in the world. And now all of a sudden, Lilibet and Prince Archie Archibald. Archie gets a oh my God. They get the titles. I mean, that's not sending a very good message, I don't think. It's almost like they're condoning their behavior. She's the one that said that you guys threw her to the wolves and all of this mess. And for some odd reason, she's allowed to give them titles. And like Angela Levitt said, even though they have the titles, they're not going to know what it means. Because stupid Harry, he's going to go around bashing his family to his kids. We gave you the titles, and who is he to be giving it to him? Who is he, Harry? And all of this to be providing that for his kids. He left, and after he left, he dissed them and pretty much stuck up his middle finger and said, screw you, and still saying screw you. And then Charles came along. Here you go. Here's some titles. No, Charles. That is not sending the right message. That is just beyond me that he would allow them to do that. And not, in the interim, start snatching their titles too. I said it. The sins of the mom and dad affects the kids. And here's the thing. So, is Charles saying, you know what? Just because Meghan and Harry are being idiots, don't mean that we can't give it to the kids. Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. And then you do it now, right now. You put it on the website now. I don't know. I don't know Charles. All I thought he was during the eviction. I said, okay. Here we go. Somebody got a backbone. They finna get it going on. And then all of a sudden, here comes the titles. It's sending mixed messages. And now, I believe the British people should know, okay, what the hell is going on, Charles? You know, we're the taxpayers here. We're paying your salary. And now you know that we don't like these two. And then you're going to give them something that don't belong to them. I think I would be writing a letter. Hey, Charles, what's up over there in the kingdom? No, I didn't like that. And I don't want to be nasty to the kids, but come on. You know, it's not the kid. They don't know Prince and they don't know left from right. They do, but they don't really know the significance of what we're talking about. And Meghan is holding on to those titles as tight as, I mean, look like you want to go get them. Look like you threaten her title. She will go in on you. But look how they casually just give the titles to the kids. And then Charles casually updates it on the website. What the hell is going on over there? You know, it's like, okay, Charles, wait a minute now. Okay, we over here defending you and telling you that, you know, an idiot joined the team, Meghan, and then you go, that bothers me. I don't know how to put it in words or terms without trying to feel any other way but disappointed in the fact that he would do that. Okay? To me, it allows them to continue to get away with all of their shenanigans and all of the things that they continue to do. It's like Charles is giving them the okay. Go ahead, guys. You're good. You know what? Okay, I want to talk about it. Woo! And that's all I have today. This is going to be a short message. Tell me what you guys think. I'm already getting some feedback from you guys about the title. And some of you, I don't want to mispronounce one of my subscribers' name, but I'm going to spell it. Samtia, I believe. I'm going to pin the post at the top. And I hope it's okay to do that. But basically, Charles, listen, this wasn't a smart move at all. And now the focus has switched, in my book, to you. It's off of Meghan and Harry for just a moment. Because while you're continuing to gifting them with gifts, as they try to anyway, it makes it look like, okay, what am I doing? Why am I saying all this stuff? If Charles don't give a care, then why do I? If Charles don't care, if Meghan and Harry go on therapy sessions and run around with all this stupid stuff, whine a fest, blame a fest, victim a fest, every fest you can think of, and we as YouTubers are coming out with, hey, wait a minute, they're doing the royal family wrong, and then all of a sudden Charles stroking them on their back. I'll give the kid. I'm not going to be able to make it to the christening, but what we'll do is bestow the titles to Lilibet and Archie. What the? I'm just kind of what? Like what? It just doesn't sit right with me, guys. Or maybe I'm making too much a big deal out of it. But like I said, you got us over here saying one thing, and then you got Charles doing another. He's setting the stage to allow these two to continue. You don't reward them with things. You take away things. When my daughter, let me see, and I don't take things away from her because she's being bad, because she's 2 years old, she's still learning. But if it's something that she shouldn't have, like the titles, then I'll say, no, sweetheart, you can't have them. I'll give it to you later, or when you get older, or when something else happens. In other words, Charles, you should have said, no, Meghan and Harry, sit it down with your crazinesses. And in a minute, we will discuss the titles. But for right now, we are not. But that's not what you did. You have stirred up the community. What is that? Sorry. Stirred up the community like myself and trying to figure out why you were rewarding two idiots. And that, honestly, it makes me feel like somewhat of an idiot, because I'm on here defending someone that defending the monarchy, defending the royal family, and saying, okay, wait a minute, back up, Meghan, back off, Harry, leave them alone, and then turn around and reward them. No, I have a problem with that. I got a problem. I don't know. I can't get my finger off of this one. I can't get my thought off of this one on why it would be a good idea to do that, knowing behind everything that is surrounding them. I just don't think that was a good idea for Charles to do. And it did make him look weak. It did make him look like he was giving in. It did look like he was compromising. And I just don't think that it was the right time. What's next, Charles? You going to give him a public apology? Oh, I'm shutting it down then. I'm just going to shut it and I ain't going nowhere. But I don't want to go after Charles. I like him. He's the king. He needs us to support him. So I'm just going to figure out, okay, maybe this is a one-off. Okay, hold on. Yeah, maybe this is just a one-off. I was listening to Sue Smith's station. It was really good. She was telling us that Harry and Meghan are broke. They do need the money. It's weird that they would need the money. Like, come on. Like, seriously, you guys are broke or, tight where you need to charge people for, like, I think Sue said, for your therapy session? I'm going to pay for your therapy session? I didn't pay for it. I wasn't going to do that. But I think Charles was, come on now. What is he trying to do? What is he saying? And here's the deal. He ain't coming out with no statement. He ain't saying nothing to anybody. Now, I believe he owes the British people an explanation. I really think that this was a ding-dong on Charles, and he doesn't look good in this one. No. Okay, did y'all see Meghan out with her girlfriends? It's so fake. It's so fake. It's so fake because here's the deal. She hears that everybody's looking for her, so she steps out, and of course the paparazzi is going to be right there like she didn't know because she called them up and told them to be there. And then with that fake smile like she's having this great time. I call BS on it. And you see her little wave, she's so fake. I was watching earlier some videos of, and I don't know whose channel it was. It was this new person. But they were showing pictures and clips of Meghan. And you'll see her look her fake acting look. And then all of a sudden she'll turn around and look a different way. As if, you know, I'm not really into it. I don't really want to be here. This is so boring. And staring at Kate and Camilla and everybody else. It's just, when you look at her time as a royal, she looks like a robot as she does the daily duties. And then she's not even engaged. She's not engaged when she's talking or shaking someone's hand. All the time in her head, she's thinking, why do I have to do this? Why am I shaking their hands? And you can see the expression on her face. I don't know why I brought that up, but it just goes to show you that, like my subscriber said, she was never into it. I got one subscriber that I love. I love you all. There's one, she really gives you a lot of content. She takes her time and she writes it out. I'm going to pin some of her posts to the front of my videos. Take a look at them. She really gives you an analysis on the whole situation. Like my video, she'll go and fill in the blanks. Kisses to you. I think that's all I have. I just think that Charles is making a huge mistake. I just think that these two are reckless and just gonna do whatever they want to do and whatever. But, you know, we're not gonna stop talking about it. It's just not gonna happen. And then what I believe her celebrity friends are saying, Tyler Perry, let it go, Meghan. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It happens to everybody. This will blow over. This won't blow over, Tyler Perry. This one won't blow over. It just won't. But what Charles has done is, to me, he's done something to undermine us. Undermine the fact that we're sitting here bringing awareness to what's going on with these two. And then Charles turns around and just gifts them, give them gifts. And that he took, I don't even think he took the cottage. I just don't think that they renewed it. And I don't know the details behind that. But at first, my thought was, okay, Charles has made a move. Now, if you check out my other videos, I was like supporting that. Then a day later, here we go with the titles. And I'm just like, okay, so I already talked about that. Kisses.